Hello everybody, I'm about ready to get started. It's actually thrown off by the new changes to OBS. Used to show me things in a much cleaner fashion. I actually really don't like how it looks now. I was staring at that at the beginning of the stream, like, why did they do that? Let's chat. So, unfortunately, chat, I did work late today. So, we will not be starting a new game today. However, I did add a new effect into Stream Elements. I don't believe it's fully set up in terms of using it from the chat, but from the store itself, it should be working. So I think by Thursday, that new command will be there for everybody to use. But I think from the standpoint of what we're going to do tonight, I think we'll just keep it simple with some Roguebook. You know, it's just like one of those things where I could kind of just pick up and play it. I'm going to keep Dicey Dungeons more for a Saturday game, since I'm not sure how long I'll end up streaming. Whereas I know tonight will be a much longer stream. So we'll be continuing, I think, with Suikoden on Thursday. I'm going to put that in the stream title accordingly. But let's jump into the game itself. That is not for the right game. 1 second. I think we can adjust that. There we go. Now it looks better. I have a little bit of a hard time figuring out viewers and stuff like that. It actually removed information from the activity feed. I don't know why they did that. It really bothers me. Welcome, Charlie. Thank you for subscribing. I didn't hear the sound effect, but I'm gonna blame the new Stream Elements for that. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, it's not plugged in. Try that again. There we go. So I'm just looking to unlock some things, see how far we get. Perk shows up, we'll probably do characters he likes, since he did recommend the game. Although, I'm still going to say Swordswoman Shara and Seifer the Berserker are clearly better than the other characters. Swordswoman in particular, you start with her as your starting hero, and she is just clearly better at everything compared to everybody else. But we'll still try this combo out.
Hello there, young one.
They live a privileged life. So what do I want to do to make them feel less awful? I don't care about initial sockets too much. Treasure rarity up is interesting. Gem rarities, okay. I do like the 20% extra chance of a socket. That has actually seemingly come into play, where I'm able to just always have multiple sockets where I need it. And ink rarity is only when I'm really desperate, and I'm not feeling that desperate. Let's see, I believe we were just going for new bonuses that they haven't played before. So I guess we could just go for a simple hero bonus. Or I could go for this one. They haven't done either of those. I did not mean to start the run, but that's apparently the run we're doing. Just definitely not intended. I always forget which button confirms. That's fine. We get to live with our choices.
Hey, got any more tea?
You've had enough.
Cure damage might be very useful. Whenever you play an ally, gain a power. I'm gonna put this on Kappa.
Oh, I had one of these once.
I feel like she actually scales better than the tank does in damage, which is really weird, due to things like whenever you draw this card, increase the number of attacks by 1. Yeah, Rain of Fish is one of the reasons I think she's just better than the other character, and Equilibrium is also very interesting. Tea time if full life gain 2 energy. I think I don't want Bloodstone this early. I would like Rough Diamond, because I do feel like one of the big issues with these characters is if you don't get block early, you just kind of lose the run. So like paying 216 block is really terrible. For those that have not seen how the other characters work, I could pay 1, get 10 block, and deal 10 damage, and I could add 3 damage to make it potentially 13 and get 13 block for 1 gem. Where at most I could get to 20 block here and it costs me 2 energy. Not a big fan. Rain of Fish plus Raw Ruby is kind of gross. So Rain of Fish is my way of closing out boss fights. I think we need this. Hello, Charlie. Hope you're doing well. Indeed, a card game. Guess it's murder in time. Okay, what are our choices here? Power up, and whenever I don't attack, I get power. I kind of want both of those to go on the Kappa, to be honest. Again, I feel like the tank is just really bad at damage, and one power doesn't make a difference, where she has multi-strikes. Let's see. The relic is up there. What I should do is fight my way to the sight stones so I can reveal more of the map without spending resources. But let's get into a fight here, knowing I have at least one damage card. Also, a smarter player, while explaining the game, would have looked at their deck, because now I have no idea what they have. But let's find out together, I guess. Oh, she got Wit Strike? Oh, that's kind of nice. Can I see what's in my draw pile? Sentinel Strike, Rain of Fish. Oh, she has Wall of Mist too? Okay, that's not a bad starting hand. Starting pile, I mean. So if I do any damage, I just get the kill here, so... Absolutely. Then I'm gonna quicken. Dead. Okay, that went okay. Now, potentially getting the deal 8 damage, and then it does piercing. Rain of Fish would be an absolute monstrous AoE. So right now it's kind of weak. You pay 1, deal 10, which, to be fair, I mean, it's kind of on par with some of the other cards. It's like a little better than our strike. But the moment we start drawing it multiple times, that's where we're really going to break the game. So I think what we're going to do here is just play defensive, because we will win the stalling game. So the more we draw that card, the better we are. Look at that, we're already recycling our hand. Oh, look, I almost drew it again. I could deal 22 here. I think we just end the fight. So Wit Strike, an excellent finisher for us. We're gonna quicken, just to ensure we have enough power. That +2 power means we deal 9 instead of 7, and goodbye, enemy. So that went pretty well. Despite literally not knowing what my deck was. I definitely should check my cards before we get into it. I can press a little button here, and I replace some of our basic strike commands and basic defenses with something else. Clash is actually really good. I'm glad we got that card, to be honest with you. Rain of Fish could be really broken. I'm really wondering if Rain of Fish, if I should just have it multi-strike, or if I should put it on Wit Strike. You know what? I'm going to put it on Wit Strike, because this is just guaranteed damage. Yeah, let's put it on Wit Strike. I think that just makes more sense.
Nice one.
It doesn't really benefit from flat damage. Hello, Kirk. It doesn't really benefit from flat damage, so I might as well just give myself an AoE. Yeah, Clash is okay. That was a really terrible Sightstone. Can we yeah, that was just kind of bad. Let's go ahead and do something like this to reveal the maximum amount of tiles. Didn't very well, thank you. Okay, and so it begins. She's got +1 power, chat. It's happening. She's already scaling. I probably just want to regular ink this. Some healing, extra money. And we're not doing too bad. Let's get some more money. We haven't found an alchemist yet. We should see if we could get an early alchemist. I feel like that makes the most sense. Early alchemist would be huge for us. Another fairy well. That was actually extremely good of us to find. And a sight stone. Maybe we'll see an alchemist.
Hey, what's over there?
It revealed money I can't reach. Thank you. I feel like that was like a statement from the game. It's like, oh, look at this thing you could have. If only you were better. Yeah, that's not worth currently. Alright, so we know where one more money thing is. Let's get a diamond. We talked about this before. If this character doesn't get a diamond, it's just over. I don't care so much for everything else that is here. Equilibrium is potentially nice, but I think the real play will be to get block 4 and then Ruby. That way we don't die. That way, like, if we get block 4, This minimum block will mean that I can actually just straight up live certain attacks, because a lot of enemies like to deal between 10 and 14. So being able to get to potentially 14, or in this case 11 or 12, is probably good enough in most cases. I probably want to put that on my Clash. Yeah, I probably want to put this on my Clash. Is there a card I want to retain? I could retain Wit Strike. Be the worst thing ever. Retaining Wall of Mist? Maybe. I don't know. Retain's always a tricky one to figure out when to use it. I don't feel like I have a strong candidate for it at the moment. So what we're going to do, we have a couple card choices. Let's roll a random card, because this will power up our draw card, and or we might get something useful. Phantasmal Power, Teamwork. I don't like any of these. 10 block for 1 is okay. Buckle Up is potentially better than what we have. Phantasmal Might is free power. Might just draw this for free power, to be honest.
Is it a frog?
Yeah, let's get money. We'll save up for damage ups. We drew Wit Strike early, which is exactly what you want to see. We got Wall of Fish, which is pretty good. Already big damage. I like that she already out damages the 10 completely. Like, there's no point to playing his cards currently. No, I guess we could quicken into a Phantasmal Might, into Flash, I guess. Like, she'll technically scale him decently. It just doesn't matter, unfortunately, most of the time. If I draw a Wit Strike here, this would be huge. We did not. Okay, we'll quicken. Go for 12, into 7, into 7. The odds of us getting a kill are pretty high here. I got Rain of Fish, so that does enough to kill. And that's why we got Rain of Fish.
We would be fine.
That is the exact scenario for Rain of Fish, if you were curious. What do I want to +3? Do I want to do it there? Whenever he blocks, deal twice as much damage. That is an interesting one, because that could, for example... I did not want to rush that. I was canceling the menu. Well, we found a Sightstone. So I guess in a weird way, my misplay ended up getting me a gem. So I guess I win. Hero loses 5 life. They gain 2 power. Hero attacks with this card from... deals +4 when played from the back. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't like the lose 5 life. We're gonna play Charge Ruby. So I think the right play is for Rain of Fish to be +4. I think that's a safe choice.
I'm keeping this one.
It's basically a 50% damage increase. Sentinel Strike I can hold on to decide when I want to use it. Maybe that one would be okay. And or it gives me 1 block. So we probably want to buy something for damage. Do I buy Buckle Up or Stand Behind Me? Buckle Up making something cheap is pretty powerful. I could turn this into a pay 2, deal 20, and then it also makes another card free. I mean, that's way more tempting than pay 2, deal 32. Although that's okay, I guess. Buckle Up is more the long term. I'm not going to use this for defense if chat is curious. But energy costs, though. It is 2 slots, so I could power this up more. Alright, I think I'm going to get Buckle Up. And then I think we are going to pray we get the talent where things cost less. Yeah, we're going to pray for it, I think. Because that would mean that it's okay to make him have clunky defense cards. I drew Rain of Fish immediately, which is interesting. Rain of Fish already does 13. But then it puts me in the front, which is interesting. I don't know if I like that. Just do damage here. Ooh, I'm gonna get my draw card really late. That kind of sucks. Ooh, that was a bad turn. I didn't do a lot of damage there. I'm gonna draw my useless draw card. Oh, unless it resets here, then it's less useless. You deal 23, which powered him up. To deal 9? Okay, the odds of me dealing 24 are decent. If I draw a fish, he dies. I didn't draw a fish. Did I seriously draw all defense? Is he gonna get away? Wow. That feels so bad. That feels so bad that he's gonna get away. Come on. Punished for drawing another defensive card.
Some tea.
That is brutal. Okay, we need to get the thing where we make that an attack spell. Like, just hands down. Like, if we keep it the way it is, we're not gonna get any kills. It's just not gonna happen, chat. So we're gonna make our 10 coster deal 20, I think, instead. That just makes sense. Wall of Mist dealing... Wall of Mist is also weirdly a nuke card? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. If I... Wow, I didn't even think of it that way. So if there's 3 enemies, Wall of Mist would be dealing 36? If we get another wall... It might be worth holding on to it just to put Wall of Mist as a nuke. Because honestly, that's kind of funny. To me, it's too funny, chat. I kind of want to do it now. Alright, we desperately need money. Let's get into some fights. I mean, again, their defense is terrible, so it's like, whatever. But will I get punished for waiting on it? That's the real question. Witch Strike does a lot. I quicken him into probably a Sentinel Strike. Into a Clash. Okay. Just need to draw decent here and we won't get attacked for any damage. Not really draw all that decent, to be honest, but we can do Clash. Into block. Into guard? Okay. Weathered the storm there. We just have to deal 10 next turn. Again, that diamond putting in the work already, so I could just buckle up if I want to. Just attack for 10 though.
That was fun.
Okay, we got a draw a card, Pigment. Pretty much as good as it's gonna get. You're did not attack last turn, they gain 2 power. I think we put this on the tank, because he's really not gonna attack that often, to be honest. If he's playing pure defense, she will probably be playing pure offense. We'll do something like this.
What I came here for.
I really want that gold, but it's not worth walking towards currently. So we could potentially get more ink. Let's try to get ink. We have at least 2 chances of getting ink before we fight a boss. So here's where Witch Strike does an insane amount of damage. So, like, the correct play here would be to buckle up. I got a free Witch Strike, which is nice. Then I can... I wish I didn't draw all defense. See, the problem here is Phantasmal Might is terrible by itself. We need to get a draw card on this immediately. Then this card is fine to draw. Yeah, we didn't draw well, unfortunately, so we're just gonna end our turn. Can I ever take the 16, maybe? You know what? We can Clash first. Into a few strikes. So keep in mind, whenever he doesn't attack, he just gets more power. So this turn he won't have power. I could take 10 here. I'm gonna Phantasmal, I think. Into just a guard? I think that's the right play. I think that's the right play. I could do 11 potentially here. Now let's just do 11. That makes more sense. And then we'll Sentinel Strike. That makes more sense. So now, if we draw the fish card, the damage should be really high. Yeah, dead. So she's already benefiting big time from extra damage. So she gets +4 in the back row and +1 from her relic. Those are kind of all the things that we would ever want, honestly. I think the correct play here would be to play 3 in this direction. Okay, so we have a scaling damage card. We have something that potentially makes our hand free. Drew Wit Strike. We're gonna do that to try to draw another card. We got played a Quicken. I'm gonna play Buckle Up. And it drew a card. Well, it put the 0 on the thing I didn't want it to. But that's okay. He takes some damage. He's got 94 health. We're fine. I mean, this is why we got the bonus health. So now we need to go offensive here. Let's deal damage while we can. I'm gonna take 18 here, potentially. I want to put Rain of Fish character in the front, just to tank it. Okay, let's do some damage here. Have her block a little, why not? So now he's powered up. And now I can Wit Strike him, which will draw a card. Then we'll Quicken into maybe a Clash? That's fine. He got weaker in the front. But we only need to do 2 damage, and I held Sentinel Strike. So this is where the Retain is useful. 1 armor may or may not make a difference. Precision Ink, not bad. I think from here, what we do is we Precision Ink. And then to get the most possible spaces, I do this. I got rewarded with a little bit of gold there. You know what? I'm gonna play it even though it's not my best possible solution. I'm gonna put it on Buckle Up because I feel like more often than not we've just needed damage. Let's put it on that ability, see how we feel about it. So it'll deal 20 damage and it makes our next card free, which is pretty good. We got Rain of Fish early, nice. So I think the correct play would be to just always Wit Strike first. Then we Buckle Up. We got a free strike. And it's not bad. It making a random card cheap is the real power of it. He got powered up again, which is nice. And Wit Strike, dead. Wit Strike is hard carrying this team. Just like, I would just like to call it out. Like, if we didn't have that, this would not be a playable team right now. But between Rain of Fish and that, it's pretty good. Do I want a Bloodstone? Yeah, I think I want a Bloodstone. We're gonna put it on our tank.
This will go nicely with my earring.
I should probably go for Raw Ruby instead, since our damage is not that great. Hello. I was gonna say Ill Step, but welcome Step. You're doing well. I think at this point we just go for the mini bosses. Well, I guess I could go a little further. There's nothing else revealed on the map. We haven't found a single alchemist, as a reminder. I don't know where those are. They're supposed to spawn. We just got unlucky. So I could check for them if I really need to. Dealing 10. We'll have to get power. Ooh. Deal 18 and I could get 30 damage. So let's do... Make her a bit tankier. Put her in the front if I really want to. I think I will. So there we go. Our cards are sort of paying off. Its strike is pretty powerful. I wish I wasn't in the front. We don't have a card that swaps us, unfortunately. So I will do this to do piercing damage. Flash is actually perfect. Because now I can Rain a Fish with block. So it hit the back row. Not the best, but it still did damage. But we have a 20 damage dealer, so I could just nuke anybody that I want. It doesn't really matter. Kill him. Got a free Wit Strike. Oh, I can't target the other character. Oh. Well, we'll take this because it's a free draw. I don't really care if he takes damage here. We're just gonna do damage. Better to do damage now than to take damage later. See, now I only have to deal 12, which is now very reasonable to attain. Like a Quicken into Phantasmal, or actually I could just wall. I could wall into 2 strikes. I think that's the correct play. 1 damage shy. That's so sad. So yeah, we love this game. Pretty excited. There will be a next game in this universe. Oh, interesting. Didn't know if they were going to continue it or not. We just we got it recommended by Kirk in the stream, aka KT Imp 000. And so far, it's been pretty fun. I will say, this is definitely the weakest pair, from what I've been feeling. They are no swordswoman, sadly. But can anybody truly be as broken as swordswoman? Alright, I'm gonna do that just for the healing and the gold. What are the odds I'm gonna find the transmuter in one random ink in a random direction? I mean, they have to be somewhere. I was hoping to transmute some of our bad cards, but no, we got wrecked. Whatever. Let's try a mini boss, see how it goes. Actually, smart thing to do. Try this mini boss in case it goes horribly wrong. Then I can just choose to fight the final guy. It's one of you. Well, that's fine. We got near infinite block if I want to. Get some power up. Do some damage. Put him to sleep for a turn, sure. It's a lot of damage heading our way. Chan, it would sure be a shame if I could just nuke him and put him to sleep. Sure would be an absolute shame. Let's draw another card. Oh, look at that. We empowered our strike. Convenient. So we might draw our fish skill again, which we will probably need. We're gonna buckle up for a free guard. And then I think we just take the damage, because who cares? Chad, it's just 32, whatever. Still 7 here, why not? Okay, we really need... Oh, there we go. Now we got it. It's over.
That's one for the books.
Thank you, fish card. Start each battle with 8 block. That is actually huge for this team. They have such issues with block. Shining Diamond emergency block. We'll take that. I might as well as paintbrush here. I was rewarded by getting another ink that I can't hold. And I will draw ink in a random direction. And we got a special event. Sure, what is it? Choose a card to put in the machine. Turn into another... Oh, we got the transmute. not the way I was intending, but sure. The adventurers find a strange and complicated machine. Mix of robotic and organic sounds emitted by the device catches their attention. We're going to choose to put a card into the machine. Okay, what booty terrible garbage do we want out of our inventory? The strikes are pretty bad. Block 6 is also really bad. Attack 7 is really bad. Jeez. I guess I'll get rid of a block. Well, no. Let's get rid of a strike. Him attacking is not useful. Gain 7 block if you control an ally, gets 11 instead. Okay. I don't have any allies yet, but maybe in the future. As they step away, they seem slightly changed. I mean, I would prefer him to have more block. That's okay. Not the ideal card I would have wanted from that, but that's fine. Did I want to buy any other gems before I leave here? I think I want any of these. I could, in theory, gain Yak Hide so I don't die as quickly. Which honestly sounds kind of tempting with the team that's kind of block challenged. There's a lot of incoming damage. Wall of Mist is true MVP as I just ignore all the damage. then I think we just try to blitz this guy if we can. Sure, why not? 45 block. Unfortunately, I think he's about to take some bleed, which is why I wanted to make sure he was in the front and not our other character. You threw away my damage card. I'm kind of upset by that, to be honest with you. A little upset. I don't appreciate it. Let's kill this guy, get some guard. And I guess I will Rain of Fish, because? Yeah. They were trying to mix a card game and a strategy game like Civ. I took part in a closed playtest of it, though I can't share much to do in an NDA. Come from the same universe from Varia/Roguebook. Very interesting. Hopefully it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna quicken. Deal some damage. Draw a card. Geez, we need him to block a bit better. If only we didn't have useless, like, block 7 cards. Card 8. So he's gonna lose a lot of health due to bleed. Though I don't think I can tank with him next turn, unfortunately. Buckle up here is actually huge. Please die. This already does a lot of damage. We can afford for her to get bleed now, because we know they're gonna die next turn. Well, we double bleeded, but that's fine. It's fine. He could just be low on health. It doesn't really matter. Oh, look at that. Fish does 1,000,000 damage. Perish. Well, good thing we have him recovering 4 health at every battle. He's gonna need it. Whenever you dissolve a card, gain a block. That is so sad. We have literally 0 dissolve cards. Of all the things we could have drawn, chat, that was probably the most useless. Let's do 1 safety heal, because we're going to get 1 here anyway. Do I hold on to my money for the next area? I think I do. I'm going to do 1 brush here, and then if we don't find anything, I'm going to hold on to our ink for later. I mean, I paid an ink to get a heal. That's okay. It's just okay. For Blade Girl, I remember there was a Steam post that with a safe rate outstanding win rate at some point, so it was tweaked a bit. She feels completely broken. She is like the best offense, the best defense, the best energy draw, the best energy. I don't think she's the best draw power. I think Seifer has her beat there, but truly, what a broken character. I don't understand why they gave her, of all characters, scaling block, and she scales well with power. And she has abilities that combo or pay for nothing, and they are just so much stronger compared to the other characters. Like, this sad pay 1/8 block, I could just Blade Barrier with any amount of power on that card and get like 12 block, 12 power, puts her in the front, and then she's unkillable. It's such a shame. Like, these cards are just clearly inferior to the Swordswoman. I do think that Seifer has potentially really high base damage, so he doesn't need as much potentially to be broken, but her scaling is out of control. When you put like the triple damage gem on a double damage on first hit, on critical hit, like that's where Seifer would technically do more in 1 move. But like if she just has deal double damage on any card, it's just over. Like we had her with scaling strength at the end of one of our other runs, and she was blading for like 25, and then she would time strike for 900. There's like literally no counterplay. 6 free daggers, 900 damage, the enemy's dead. Like that's how every fight went. It was like it's actually over. I'm so sorry. There's no counterplay, just perish. So anyway, I don't know why they let her in like that. That feels kind of unfair, to be honest with you. I don't fully get it. That's okay. Do I want to Rain of Fish for more damage or just block this turn? Let's take some damage down. I mean, I do have 15 block. That's not bad. I'll just take this damage. It's fine. It's only 6. Deal 20, make something free. Made our guard free. Kind of worth it. Deal damage, get block. And I don't even need to play a card here, so I don't think I will. I think I will. drew Wind Strike again, which is interesting. I drew Buckle Up, which... We'll do Wind Strike first. Draw a card. Drew a defensive card. Let's see. I probably should get defense, but I didn't draw like solid defense card. Just a 6er. Unfortunate. Well, I guess with this, he should still get 11 block, so this is probably still fine. So anyway, this is why starting defense matters. When I'm like desperate to not die. Okay, so this does 26. So we'll win with the long game with Rain of Fish. Yeah, I don't understand why they left her like that. They should have let the tank get scaling defense. Like, he should have been like, he can add his power to a block card or two. That would have fixed him. I literally think he's squishier than the Swordswoman after the first area. Because, like, she's literally undamageable. There have been multiple runs where she's had 60 block a turn while still dealing 80 damage. And the tank character just can't compete with that at all. It's kind of sad. Like, he tries, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Let's do some damage. And I'll quicken them for the next turn strike. Then I can Wall of Mist into Clash. Okay. Sentinel Strike +1 defense might be relevant, we'll see. Come on, something powerful. And another Wind Strike to draw a card, maybe. Did not draw what I was hoping for. I guess I will just block for 8. Saw a moment on stream when Cypher killed Last of Us with 1 attack. That was funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did that earlier. The sad part about that clip, too, by the way, he wasn't even raged. So he was down, I think, 60 times 3 times 2 potential damage. So he could have done over 1,000. That was the sad part. With the same setup and everything, he could have done over 1,000. Anyway, I guess it's time to take some damage. Okay, 21 this turn. I could survive another turn without it. Rain of Fish getting kind of good now. So we just need to survive a little longer, and then I think we're good. Thank you, Rain of Fish. Next turn, Rain of Fish. If I draw Rain of Fish again, it's over. So we're gonna do this to, I think, defend into a clash. That should be a lot of defense. Ooh, that 20 damage might be relevant, depending on what we draw here. Actually, I think this is GG. Well, I guess it depends on what Wind Strike plays. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. We're just going to buckle up. And we're going to quicken into Wall of Mist. Into block, I guess. It's over next turn. I'm going to try playing at higher difficulty. We've been playing the challenges. If that's what you mean. We're up to like 6 or 7. It's not like we're playing vanilla still. Goodbye.
Thank you.
I unfortunately lowered the challenge. I meant to take one more challenge, but my button slipped. That tower's a +1. Each battle of critical hit. Oh my gosh. Zero just 20 in a single one, inflict bleed 5. I think I want crits. I forgot that would make the choice immediately. I didn't see what the cards were, but the gem is decent. The gem is decent. Where do I want to put that here? Phalanx? Not really. Where do I want to put that on? I'll think about which character should have that. This is fine. We're now at 42 pages. Nice. Plus a pigment. I'll take that. Let's see, where is... Oh, there's the gem mine. There's the thing that reveals more. What was this one? Whenever you get a kill, get energy? I think we go for that one first. Well, I think technically the right play would be go for the ink vial, but I don't have a lot of good inks to reach that. Are you kidding me? We're fighting the only enemy where critical hit doesn't matter on this level. It's really happening. And I'm very upset. I don't appreciate this at all. Thanks, game, I guess. We'll retain for more block. Highest is 19 if I recall. I'm at 4 to 6 too. Yeah, I meant to go to the next challenge. We didn't beat it with these characters yet, and since these characters are clearly not as good as Tifa or Swordswoman, well, I'm okay with dialing it back a little. just a little bit. Rain of Fish will eventually be a counter. It's not a counter right now. That's a lot of damage coming our way. To think about this. So I'm going to strike into a strike. Into a strike. Into wall. To reduce so she doesn't die. Alright, so we just need 15 block now, but now we can potentially do some big damage. Please draw rain if we didn't draw the rain. Put her in the front. Do some damage. Drawing a card here would not be useful. I do not want to draw the rain card. I'd rather hold it for next turn if we do draw it. I could Sentinel Strike, but we're going to use that to finish off, I think, next turn. Do we have guarantee? Oh, he has 15. That's unfortunate. Well, so much for that strategy. What do I do? I also sadly didn't draw 3 attack cards. That's so sad. That's so sad, chat. And he doesn't even do enough to break the guard. That's why this character has problems, chat. We'll go in front, and I guess... Doesn't matter, I guess. We'll take a little bit of damage. We heal 4. Just please... There we go. Rain of Fish. It's over. Thank you, Rain of Fish. Okay. I recovered most of my health.
That was fun.
No more slots. Okay, let's see if this helps me reach a new destination. That is the opposite of helping me reach a new destination. Thank you, game. I guess what I could do is try to reveal 3 over here, and then we explosive this.
You again.
Chat, my disappointment is immense, and he stole my healing. Of course he did. Of course he did. What else would he steal? Draw a card for each 8 in your draw pile. Okay, so remember how I was saying before, it would be really good if we got free draw. I might want to put that on Quicken over our Phantasmal Might, because this is literally free. I think I'm going to do that because it's literally free.
I'm keeping this one.
Buckle up, I can double any extra defense I could add there. It's strike. I'd rather have roll stats. And a Phantasmal might just do damage if I really want to. I don't know. I'm not feeling any of these in particular. Like, I should use it, but at the same time, I'm like, it just feels so wrong. Kind of hidden well. Nice.
This is the good stuff.
Do something like this. Got a quill, found a gemstone, draw a card. There we go. Yeah, we need to cycle our cards much faster. That's fine. I'll put a weaker draw card on Phantasmal Might. I revealed a little more to find an elite. That's always good. Let's go get our thing back. I would technically have to do this. Bloodstone on him.
Don't mind
I have this here, plays a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. Okay, this is really good. This is solving their block problem a little bit. So we know there's money down there, and I can potentially get a couple of brushes to reach the money. And now we could potentially draw an amazing amount of cards, which is what I want to do. Okay, we drew this. We're gonna buckle up. Deal damage. Phalanx. Deal damage. Okay. So we now have more draw power. Make our cards feel a lot less dead in our hands. So I could pay 1, draw a card. Let's see, that's 30 damage. That's a lot. We could deal 25 and just not care. I should at least clash. Earlier versions gonna have used gems mid-battle. I have mixed feelings about the change. Yeah, I don't use them that often except for flash gems. I feel like if they, with the inclusion of flash gems, I couldn't envision it any other way. I think we just block. Only take 8, that's not bad. So yeah, now I can afford to play very aggressively with him because I know he's gonna make free block and draw something for free. I could deal 10, this is gonna do a lot of damage. This is gonna do a lot of damage, and dead. There we go.
I knew we would be fine.
So I definitely want to get to that other place. Let's do this. To this. Into this. Into this. There's a transmute, our first transmute. The whole game. Literally our first transmute. Should probably use it. Oh, did I? I never checked out the store. Wait a minute. Probably should have done that. Before I pay for the transmute, is there something crazy in here? 4 block. We make that for damage. Deal 3. Hero does pierce. Courage, block. When he attacks the hero, they take 3 damage. I don't really care about these. Flatten could be really fun. Calculate. If Aurora is the leading, gain 2 energy, otherwise draw a card. Attack for 8, summon 1 for each damage dealt. Okay, so we know Flatten is basically pay 2, deal 25, get 4 defense. We could give Flatten Jagged. Wait, attack a random enemy for 3, repeat for each card you've played this turn? Oh. That's interesting. Right, chat? Oh. I mean, potentially we do have a lot of power scaling. So it's like, do I want the burst damage or do I want to do mortars? We've never played mortars in 1 before. It's very expensive though. I could go for both, technically. I can also make mortars get +3 flat damage, and then I could give this something else. I guess there's no downside to getting both. I think I just will at this point. Okay, let's get some card cycle. Let's see if we got any amazing talents. Please, the one that gives energy. Start your turn with Sorroco's leading, draw a card. First hit deals bleed. Each turn, the 6th card you draw costs 1 less this turn. Okay, I think I'd rather have cheaper. Well, this is also just free draw. Do I make it cheaper or... I think we go with 6 cents. We have enough draw cards. I think I could reasonably do this. Okay, so I don't know how much the transmute is, so we need to get into some fights. 120. We got some okay cards. We need to do... Let's see. Probably some flat damage. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Flatten dealing damage with this isn't bad. Let's make it very aggressive as a card. Let's make it really aggressive.
I'm keeping this one.
Yeah, let's get more ink. Couple more battles we can transmute. Some mortars, if we hold off on it, we could get more attacks. We're gonna deal a lot of damage on the first enemy, which I think makes sense to do. Right, costs 0. Might as well do it. Mortars cost 2. But right now it hit 3 times. I wish I had something that improved our damage a little more. Like, if we had the power-up card, that would have been huge. Okay. That went okay. So again, every pay 2 is 4 defense for us. That's not bad. Pay 2, draw 2 cards, maybe. Draw some cards. We're gonna buckle up to delete him. Phantasmal Mind is free, draw a card. Retain, kill. There we go, 6 cents, making our next card cheaper. I think has been paying off, because we have okay card draw. I only hold 3 flash gems at a time. Then we'll put one of our flash swap on... Oh, Phalanx, who cares?
Nice one.
Don't care. Let's see. More battles. I think the right play would be to Precision Ink to this. Save 1 Precision Ink total, not bad. Let's go transmute a random card. Get rid of a normal strike. Normal strike for a clash, or whenever the leading hero plays a card, deal damage to this ally spirit. I think I want clash. It's just strictly better. And I can make this deal 5 extra damage or draw a card. I think the right choice is never damage. It's always draw a card. Chat, the answer is always draw a card. You cannot tell me otherwise. So we traded 7 strike for 7 block and it draws a card. Okay. We call that a pure win-win upgrade. No downside. So the first enemy is about to take 1,000,000 damage. So I could quicken and make us do more damage. I drew a clash. That is going to do a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and do that. We blocked it. We'll deal 38, which is pretty solid. Through a Mortars, which I think I'll do. I'll clash first. And now Mortars is a big payoff for us. So keep in mind, if he never attacks, he gets 2 free power. So that attack could potentially do an insane amount of damage. Yeah, I think we're just gonna flatten him. Then we're going to draw a card. Phantasmal, draw a card for free. Didn't draw an offense card. That's a shame. Let's deal 14 here. So we're in the front, so we could get 2 energy. It's exactly where I want to be with this character. Rain of Fish. I think it's basically GG already. I can clash first to push them back. That makes Rain of Fish even stronger. Then we could quicken. Then I can buckle up. And then I can just win. I mean, Mortars would have been doing big damage there. So again, we have ways to scale him with power just by drawing into our cards. So I guess in a way we finally have multi-strike on this character, which is terrible. Let's get more money. Maybe getting another block +4 would put us in a better position. I think I'm going to quicken. Draw a card, get 2 energy. Buckle up is cheaper this turn. If I could just pierce. That is 18. Nice. Latin does decent damage. Charge does okay damage in the back, so no reason not to use this. Into a strike. Okay. Got enough money to maybe get another gem or a relic. I didn't really look at the relics too intensely. I was busy winning, chat. Pay 1, draw a card, or pay 2, draw a card. We're going to Wit Strike. No. That's Phantasmal might draw a card. That way we can power up our hero. That was actually perfect. That's going to improve our damage by quite a lot. I can pay 1, draw a card here. I think I will. Rain of Fish hits for 23, or this does 21. They're almost caught up to each other. I think the right play is to Rain of Fish here. Yeah, we just need Mortars with like a small damage bonus. Welcome, Chaos Mania. And then it'll feel really good. Pay 2, get energy, I think is the right call here. So we'll deal 20, 30, 8. Ooh, that's kind of tight. I'm gonna buckle up first. Accolade is free. Draw some cards. Latin costs 25. Okay, that was the right call. If we get the one where he pays 2 and it costs 1 less, we're in a really good spot. But we have to get to that point, sadly. I'm gonna skip the gemstone if Chad is curious. I just don't really care. Oh yeah, the relics were disappointing. That's right. Raw ruby, maybe. Gain block. Yeah, let's just get these. How are we doing in terms of cards? We're at 16. We need 2 more. I think we'll buy 2 more cards at most. Set up mortars to deal 6 per draw. Yeah, that feels.
I'm keeping this one.
I could put 4 more block on what was it? Buckle up so it deal 28 damage. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Honestly, yeah, let's just do that.
Nice one.
Just more damage. And we can always flash guard. See, that's the interesting thing about that gem is flash guard means we could deal 60 damage if we're panicking. So I like that opens up new ways to play. I do like that gem a lot. It makes tank feel less garbage, for sure, whenever we draw it. Let's just quicken first. Draw some cards. Just drew that one, but it costs less. Interesting that didn't cost me anything. We're gonna draw a free card. Can Wick Strike for 38. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna clash. Felt like a good turn. So you can see, like, if you get a lot of gems, they don't feel terrible. They don't feel great either. Let's draw a card. Get free block. I need her in the front. I'm gonna charge. Well, energy, into block, into block. Also, I could have put block on our wall of mist for more defense. I guess that also would have been a good play. Or we could just call it greed, waiting for us to get better diamonds. Just possible. Okay. The draw power is coming in handy. I just want to keep playing cards, I think. So strike, sentinel strike, into mortars. A lot of damage. That does make the payoff a bit better. Okay. So mostly just need to reach this one spot. How do we do it? Do it from here? Really pay off. That's fun. So with the amount of aggression and draw power we have, the odds of us finishing the run are pretty high. Guard right now feeling pretty dead weight. I'm gonna do this just to power up mortars. Not a great turn for us, not a lot of damage. Do a sentinel strike for next turn though. I want this character in the front, so I'm gonna go ahead and rain a fish. I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 energy. And I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card. Please draw some damage. Thank you. Buckle up is big. Damage, draw a card. Strike. Strike. Latin doing a lot of damage here, considering it. Let's quicken first. Maybe I'll draw into something. Oh, my draw pile was too small. That's sad. Let's Wit Strike first, then. Recycle our hand a little bit. Mortars for 1 is very interesting. So that would deal 29. This would just kill. Never mind. Flatten OP. Resetting our draw pile does make Flatten kind of strong. Okay. Is there anything else I want to buy from the shop, or is this all for next time? Does piercing damage. Do I want piercing damage on any of our moves? Not really. The one that we do want it on, it's already on. So, yeah, that's okay. Let's get 2 cards, I guess. Try to get another talent. Impact does piercing damage. Fill the pot is Sip. Stupefy. Reduce enemy by 4. I think we go for impact here.
Take that.
One more card. Rain of Fish. Another Rain of Fish. Very interesting. Fate swap your heroes and draw a card. Oh. That would have been useful before. I think I want another Rain of Fish, to be honest with you.
Let me show you my moves.
We got Ogre Temple every 3 hero swaps at a headbang. No way. In a battle, gain a gold for every 2 cards in your deck. No way. Start each battle with 3 Sips in hand. Maybe. That has some combo potential with our other card. Plus it's healing. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll start with free healing. Lurking here, says Calvisham. Okay. So I either start with free card draw, which means it could power up the other card. Like Mortars, for example. So I can quicken into a Clash, for example. Or just get another free Clash. And I can Sip. Dissolve gives block. And I can Clash again if I want to. I think I will. Sip. We're gonna do 1 more for damage. We're gonna go ahead and play Mortar, which is gonna do a lot of damage here. So there's a little bit of synergy there. I'm gonna hold on to our cards for now. So Sip essentially could be like 2 or 3 extra block a turn. It's kind of important to get, I would say. Do Wall of Mist into a defend, to a guard, into whatever. So we're gonna take 28. Or I could just do damage now, which I think I will. I don't care if I take 2, this character heals. Whatever. A1, draw a card, nice. We'll do buckle, oh, we'll do calculate first. Then we'll buckle up. You're dead. Got a free Sentinel Strike, which is interesting. And I can Sip if I want to, which heals her, which is funny. I got a free Impact. Life is fair. Okay, that kind of works.
What's next?
It's not quite daggers, but it's okay. We get 2 potential extra relics here, and then that's about it. My remaining gold would just be going towards the super shops in the next area. Is there anywhere I want to explore? Oh, there's one battle all the way over there. You know what? Let's try to at least get that one. Just, we don't have to full clear, but I have a compulsion in me to full clear. We're at 11 heal. I mean, I guess that's a good sign, chat. When you're at 11, that's a lot of mistakes I can make on these mini bosses and still be fine. We're gonna go ahead and Clash to draw a card here. That would be wise. Actually, can I do a little more damage? We're gonna Clash, draw a card. Then I'm going to Sentinel Strike, because that makes sense. Then we're going to defend. Then I can calculate. That gives me more cards, and I can pay 2, something's free. Kill the front row guy, which gives me an energy, draws a card. Then we can already do 42 damage, which is kind of insane. Let's Sip, deal some damage. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll Sip because it'll build the combo count. Interestingly, Sip doesn't get rid of the critical hit. Very interesting. Gonna deal 54 damage. I think we could do more. Yeah, this is an all-out play. Let's do some damage, chat. This is the max potential damage for Mortars at the moment. Which does make that Phantasmal Might card, where we just roll into it and get 2 power, look a lot better. I wish we drew that before. Oh, he's flattened. Goodbye. Just sit on him real quick, chat. I'll take an ink out of that. Save it for next time. Yeah, not too many chances to use the Alchemist, but whatever. Let's get some more relics before the boss. I think killing an enemy, getting an energy, and drawing a card is fixed a lot of problems this deck has. Okay, we're going to probably start with the Wit Strike, because that does 66 damage. And we're going to Clash for free. He's already at half health. We're going to Quicken. Do I buckle up this turn? Okay, hold on to card. It's 32. I could have played Sip in between one of my cards to get more mortar damage. I could greed for Buckle Up and hope it hits mortars. But I think I'm just going to straight up do mortars here. So I could do 4 damage here if I want. Sure, why not? So I need 1 block and we're fine. Perfect. Got calculate. Took a little damage there. Let's make sure we, I guess, clash. And we can pay 1, draw a card. Could heal if I want to. I don't think I do. It's gonna take 26 if I don't do anything, which I don't think I will. Let's do a little bit of damage here. Let's just end our turn. So if we do draw those cards next time, we get a ×2 damage. That is a lot of potential damage. So we already card cycled. I think we need to get some blocks, so we'll do normal clash here. You get a free Sip. Into maybe a Flatten. Flatten almost kills. Pay for extra block if I want to, which I think I do. Into damage. Ink into a Flatten. Yeah, that's fine. Only took 13 there. So thanks to paying 4, getting 2 defense, they made that pretty easy of a choice. I think we will... Oh, I just realized he got the cost increase. That is awkward. Doesn't matter though. Dead. Calculate being free that turn can potentially be huge. Hopefully we get more of that in the future. Random treasure. All heroes cards gain retain. I don't know who I'd want to have retain their cards. I feel like with hers, we just kind of cycle them. I don't know. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I'm not going to overthink it. I don't think it matters. Let's see. Let's craft it to draw extra cards on Phalanx, because why not? Who cares? We now have 2 brushes. In theory, I could Mind Stone or Gemstone. I wasn't going to originally, but you know what? We have so much health. Why not? Let's see, we could get... First time takes damage, gain energy, draw a card. Okay, so I want Bloodfire Mask and I want draw a card. How do I do that? I can go right, get more healing, go left, get another ink. I think I want the ink. Then I want the mask. I could go for the Alchemist, but I give up the take damage, draw a card, and gain energy, which I think is just more powerful with our team. Let's go this way. If things go horribly wrong, we go the other way. Got to deal exactly 33. That is awkward. So he's taking crit damage right now. 26. Does this draw a card? This doesn't draw a card, right? It doesn't do the follow-up in that scenario? Whatever, Clash. Goodbye. Doesn't matter. Either way, we're fine. Nice. We gained healing out of that fight. Take an ink for the next area, which I think will be useful. I'm not sure if I gave up my pigment by coming here or not. That wasn't entirely clear to me, but either way, it's fine. The consolation prize of the fairy thing is fine. Oh, we just need to do multiple hits. Okay, quicken. Flash for sure. Draw a card. Flatten for sure. So we're gonna hold on to Sip. So we know we could just do this for damage if we need to. Let's go ahead and Clash. Just Sip. For damage. I'm gonna put her in front, so I'm going to probably Rain of Fish. Oh, that didn't move me. Then we defend into getting energy. The right play. Draw 3 cards if I want to. Let's buckle up. The double hit there is kind of nasty, and block. Joke's on you. I still hold my Sentinel Strike. I still have 2 Sips. Gave him extra power. Mortars would make us immune to damage. Let's get there. We're gonna play Guard to put him in front. Means I get a free Sip. Empowers Mortars. And I think we pay 1, draw a card. It could be free, and it was free. Nice. That's a lot of defense into even more damage into Mortars. That felt like kind of a counter to this boss. I'm just saying, like, it feels like this team was actually good for that encounter.
That was fun.
We're gaining health on the traps. That's kind of embarrassing for the enemy. We got the thing I came here for, which is just free energy and card draw. Probably put it on our tank. He's most likely gonna take it to the face.
Nicely with my ear.
Now, if we could get this draw card, we will be card cycling like an absolute madman. We have 3 turns and we ricochet damage, but every time is it swap? Another hero plays a card, this gains 3 block. Okay, so I just need to burst it. And I burst it. I drew no burst cards. That's so awkward. Calculate, please draw some cards. Please, I need something. It's not what I'm looking for. A0, draw a card. I need something. Game, please. That's gonna go through her block. Oh, this feels so bad. Look, did she really not have something that does damage? I'm gonna get a free heal. Makes him tankier, but I don't die anymore. A1 drew a card. Drew wins Wit Strike, which kind of sucks. Did not want to draw that. Oh, wait, that's right. We retained. Never mind. It doesn't matter anymore. I think we just choose to take the damage here, unless I feel like getting defense first. Do I have anything that would reduce damage and not kill our other character? Surprisingly, no. Well, I guess we're gonna have to Wit Strike you. Goodbye. I mean, we're still above 70. Kind of okay with that. Go ahead and draw a card. Let's see. What to put it on, though? Something that we just spam all the time. Could be another Wit Strike. Pay 2, draw 2. Or Calculate could just draw more cards. Wit Strike being cheaper could be useful in the future, so I'm gonna leave that slot open. Let's put it on Calculate so I always draw a card, no matter what option I choose. I think that just makes the most sense. There we go, fairly successful clear. And I guess I'll heal for one of our 10. Quite a mini boss. A lot of enemies. Pay 2, draw. Could block. I can make her block and then draw 2. Or draw a card and get energy. I think it's the right play here. I got a free defend. We're immune to damage now. Let's pay 1, draw a card. Flash, deal some damage. Kill you, got rid of you. This does 18 currently if it hits the front one. It did. So let us draw a card. See, our card draw is now kind of out of control. I think we could all agree. Flatten dealing a massive amount of damage here is kind of interesting. We're gonna keep Phalanx for later, and we're just gonna flatten, I think. Okay, that felt like a good amount of damage. We're gonna quicken to try to draw some cards. Didn't draw any cards, that's fine. We'll clash. And buckle up for 1. That gives me block, and I can rain a fish for nothing. So she'll take a lot of damage, but I don't think it matters. Don't think it matters, because this also gives us block. So yeah, she'll take basically nothing, and I might be able to just kill him with sips if I need to. It's fine. So this thing's dead no matter what I play here. It doesn't matter. Like, we're gonna deal 25 damage. I don't believe this won't kill. I just don't believe. So yeah, drawing another card and reducing its cost by 1 is really, really important for us. It could potentially make the other guys 2 cost her only 1, which is not that great. But in every other scenario, it's amazing. This costs 1. Oh, this costs 0. Oh, interesting. So I could leave it on Wit Strike if I want to. Sure, why not? Let's make it cheap. Let's just pay 0, draw a card, deal like 20 million damage. Sounds about right. 18 cards. 22 is a big jump. I don't think I really want to. We have 4 inks and a brush for next time. It's not bad. I don't think I've ever fought this enemy. What is this? When anything dies, this enemy gains 4 power. Do 24. I don't think I want to splash damage that guy. I want to hold on to our big damager. I think I'm gonna sip to get a kill. That'll let us draw a card. And I'm gonna quicken. Hopefully we get some cards. If not, I'm gonna pay 2, get 2 energy, draw a card. It's an amazing card play. And I think we're going to Sentinel Strike if I'm able to. Or we could Clash first. Into a Sentinel Strike. We could flatten for a massive amount of damage here. That would deal 58. This would deal 48. We're gonna go ahead and sip, because I don't think that counts towards crits. That makes this stronger. And I think we just flatten here. I think that's just the right play. We made our sip free, so let's go ahead and play it. And we can charge to deal damage. Orders cost 2. Never mind, I can't do that. That's going to be a lot of damage. Thank you, plus 3 damage. And that gave him 4 extra block, which again helps with his block problem. A lot of damage coming our way. I don't know if I appreciate that, to be honest with you. Let's buckle up. Full extra defense. Draw 3 is tempting. Do I go for it? I have 15 block off of that, which is insane. Right now we would take 42 minus... you know what? I'll Phalanx, whatever. What's the worst that can happen? I just draw free cards? Like, draw free Wit Strike? Sure. Hit 31, which is kind of nice. Do another impact here, maybe. I don't want to charge. I was thinking what the best play would be here. We just do 9 damage and end our turn. We'll tank the damage. Which again, he took damage this turn, so this is going to be a lot of damage. I'm going to pay 1, draw a card. I want her in the front, so I'm going to charge to put her in the front. Then I'm going to keep her in the front, get 2 energy, and draw a card. And that drew us a free guard, which puts him in the front. We're up to 5 in mortar damage. I can do a flatten here. I think we're going to draw another card. Maybe we'll draw something sick. Quicken's kind of nice. Order straight up kills. Goodbye. So we did play 2 power buffs on him, and that kind of paid off. Nice. Fairly straightforward boss kill. Whenever attack we deal less than 8, deal 8 instead. Oh my gosh, I think I want this one. Sure, time hero plays a cost 2 or more, draw 2 cards. I think I just want the one where it deals less than 8. Because that would make Mortar really stupid. But Krog's Crown is really broken. Whatever. I did say I wanted to do Magna Sister. In case we get Hailstorm, I think I'm going to take that one. Maybe play this card at a copy to your hand, or have an enemy's attack intent. Value, draw 2 cards and put 2 on top of your deck. Mountain Fist. Gain 8 block, then attack link equal to your block. Oh, so there is something that scales equal to your block. We just have never drawn it on him. Wow, that's horrible. I'm going to take the gem, but I have no intent of playing this. Unless it just means I can see, what I'm not sure about when I read this, is this like permanent, or is this just in the battle I have a copy? Because in games like Slay the Spire, Rage duplicated itself over and over and over again, but it went away at the end. Do you know, Kirk, from Mirror Moonstone, if it's done? If I keep it in the deck, I don't want this. If it's only in a battle, I could play it again, then this is actually really stupid. But I'm really scared to experiment with it, because it could literally ruin the run on the spot. Which has me a bit nervous. Sure, we'll get more ink. I'm assuming Kirk will look it up for me in the meantime. Tilline Shuffle plus 2 power. Look, that could be fun. Go for the sword. Where's the sword relative to us? Oh, there's a lot to get over there. Okay, so let's check the merchant first. Oh, double damage. Yes, I want this card. A3, give a hero 6 power. Now that is late game scaling, but I don't think I super need that either. Disciple, whenever you dissolve a card, deal damage equal to Sally Spirit to random enemy. We need to save up for Gravity. Gravity's so powerful. Whenever heroes at or below 50% health, they gain 3 power. That one's not bad. Whenever a card grants you energy, gain 1 energy. Now that is broken in our deck, because we have several energy gainers. That would be quite nice. Well, not many, but at least it would just be an extra energy no matter what. But I think ultimately we should be going for Gem of Gravity, maybe Gem of the Scholar, and I don't even care about basically any of these. Those cards could be anything. I'm never going to pick them. So getting 2 initial starting power is interesting. It could be good to put on the tank character for initial burst. This is going to be a lot of damage here. So 66 and it pierce kills, kind of nasty. That is an amazing amount of damage. Then we deal 12 for free. Then we quicken. Draw some cards here, perhaps. Do a calculator. Exactly what I wanted. Draw extra energy. Exactly what I wanted. We're going to buckle up, make something free. We made flat and free, and it's over. There we go. Now, if we just get more consistent energy, our turn will go on for quite some time. No more room. That's okay. We're going to reveal this. Which revealed something as far away as possible. Thank you, game. That was kind of atrocious. That was a amazing reveal. I got another ink out of it, and it puts me really close to the other one. I could just do something like this. Found a hidden well. Extra energy, amazing. Okay, we got an event. So I could get into a fight, or I could just rest and heal. I don't need either of these. I think I'm just gonna rest. I don't feel like fighting the yak. We did it before. I don't care. They lay awake, she's gone. A bit unfortunate to get more of a passive event there. Whenever you end a turn with 8 or less block, leading hero gets 1 courage. Okay. So, potentially we have energy regen very late into a boss battle, but I don't expect that to be relevant. Let's go ahead and take this, though. This will be relevant. I found another fairy well. Plus the 2 energy on your first 2 turns and plus 1 every other turn. Amazing. Now we have a solid engine going. Let's go ahead and ink into a nice little 2 precision ink here, actually. Unlucky. Also unlucky. Okay, we're gonna give this character plus 2 power. That way, if he has a burst card, he's just gonna do more initially, which is the only time we really care about that. I'm going to precision ink once, twice, regular brush, not rewarded. That's okay. We got a gemstone though. No heroes from this. Hero attacks from this card hit all enemies or ranged. Meteor shard sounds really stupid. Could I put it on though? Could put it on Wit Strike. Wit Strike getting double damage is kind of sick. Flatten hitting all enemies is kind of sick. Just go for Flatten maybe. Wit Strike, I think I want to have double damage. I'm going to save the double damage gem for Wit Strike because we know it could potentially just do like 1,000,000 damage and insta-kill. Flatten just hitting everybody is really good for me. And it already has high base damage, so I don't have a reason not to put it on this one. Unless I draw more cards, but I think we're going to put it on this one. I think I have enough for the double damage, so we're going to go back for it. Yeah, again, Wit Strike dealing double damage is bonkers stupid, so I would like to just potentially one-shot if we're able to. So, absolutely. Rain of Fish scaling to deal double damage is also kind of interesting, but no, I just want the burst. So it already pierces, but now it does pierce and double, so okay with this. Also, we have even more healing for some reason, sure. Let's move 4 spaces, and then reveal. Connected these together. Nice. A little awkward to reach. Do I even need money, though, is the question I'm asking myself genuinely. I don't feel like I do. Is there something? Could I go from the middle and reveal more tiles than normal, perhaps? Not bad. Sure, you know what? We're gonna ink. Reveal. Got more money. Got even more healing. There's a fight all the way down there. We're up to 14 healing, which is insane. Do I feel like getting more cards? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna double check how Mirror Moonstone works. I really don't want to ruin the run because I have like 20 of it. Actually, I just thought of something. A card I don't care if it's on. Oh, Calculate has something in it already. Oh, I was gonna say, something that gives energy is technically something I don't care if we draw more of, but I don't have a free slot for it. That's such a shame. The Phalanx is basically useless, but we never got a Transmuter. None of these are useful. I don't want to put it on any of the other cards. Never mind. Let's try to, I guess, reveal a couple of cards. Do I even want to? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to pass on more talents. I'm good enough as where I am. A draw 3 on one of our cards is crazy. If we get an Alchemist, I will get a normal card, I think. But until we get to that point, I'm not going to bother. That is a lot of defense. That is actually an unfortunately high amount of defense. Especially when I drew no damage cards somehow. Come on, you need to give us a damage card, please. Thank you. We're gonna swap in front. I'm gonna play Calculate. I'm gonna play Rain of Fish, or I could play Buckle Up. Buckle Up would make more sense here. Rain of Fish is free. We're gonna clash, draw a card. A sip, because it's going to do damage. And we clash. Or we could win strike for an amazing amount of damage. I think I'll do that. For another card, we're going to pay 1, I think. Love to pay 1. Let's do something like this for damage. Sip. Into mortars, which is going to be a lot of damage. Mortar putting in the work, and I could sip for more damage for disrespect, and I think I will. Okay, drew Phantasmal Power, which is good for us. Latin should just kill instantly here. Ooh, a little shy. Phantasmal Power into Clash? Or just twice. 2 hits is good. So we're back up to 500 gold, which I think has literally no purpose now. Is there anything I wanted in the shop? Did I want any relics? I didn't think I did. Oh no, I wanted Flame of Ignis, that's right. Yeah, let's go for that one. I mean, it's just kind of sad, really. I just wish I had another Energy Razor card. We never got one. I could try to gamble one from the shop. Did I really not draw another damage card to start? Did that happen twice in a row? Did that seriously happen twice in a row? That is kind of unlucky. Did a lot of damage. Here, do damage here. Somehow did not draw any offensive cards. It's fine. Out of a lot of sips if I draw mortar. Okay, we need to put her in the front somehow. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Latin costs nothing. Zip for damage. Hey, draw a card. Please give me a block card. I did not get a block card. Damage. Don't want to draw a card here. So sad. I'm gonna hold on to calculate for next turn. Phantasmal Might. Oh, now I can swap. Will let me draw energy, or get energy and draw a card, which is what I want. Buckle Up is free. Gonna block. Phantasmal Might. Please draw an offensive card, please. Buckle Up is good. Go Wall of Miss. I think I won't pay for. It's gonna run away this turn. It might get away. We haven't been drawing super well, to be honest. We're gonna clash. Do a free strike. We'll sip first for more damage. We're powering up our mortar. It needs to do more. Okay, barely. 757. Kind of silly. Still have one more to fight. Again, our energy gain card getting +1 is never a bad thing. I just wish we drew more that had it. Interesting that didn't count towards that. That is such an awkward hand. Ooh, nothing but defense. That felt terrible. Please give me some offense. 31's not a bad start. Some damage. Probably for damage here if I can. Let's do this one. Into sip. Into mortars. Not an amazing damage turn, but better than the previous one. Wit Strike here is potentially huge, because it does double damage. So we're absolutely going to do it. Rain of Fish is free. We're going to calculate for more energy. A fish. Draw a card. Cycled our hand, so we could get something crazy here. We didn't. Okay, that's fine. Deal 13. Deal 8. Okay, just gotta kill next turn. Got a Phantasmal Might. Guaranteed damage. Suikoden's not bad here. I think we will. Almost dead, as is. We're gonna buckle up for free damage. And now you should be dead. Okay.
That was fun.
We got there eventually. We're at 1,000 in money. Scarpar is at least 5. Get 5 more block. That's also potentially really good. Honestly, that might be better than whenever a card grants you energy, because I think I literally only have 1 energy card, and it's situational. Yeah, let's not bother with it. If I had more calculate, well, I guess I could gamble to see if I get more calculates. I think the right play here for safety is to just go for it. If I have 15 or more in the discard, gain 5 block. Or do I have enough cards to even do that? I really don't. Huh. That's awkward. None of these feel really good. I mean, I guess I could get Flame to Ignis, or I could get the draw 3. I think I'm actually going to either Blood Crystal or draw 3. Let's get draw 3. The other one would have been amazing if we actually had good cards, but the joke is on us because our cards are not that good. Rain of Fish drawing 3 cards is honestly sadly tempting. I could still end up with the gem if I get lucky. Flash drawing 3 cards would actually be insane. I think I'm gonna do it.
Shiny.
Still have a normal fight we could do over here, I just realized. So let's fight our way towards it. Yeah, we're not gonna get many scrolls this particular challenge since we didn't push ourselves further than normal. It'll be kind of fun. That is an insane amount of damage. Please perish. Okay. Well, that's why we put double damage on Wit Strike, Chad. If you doubted where it could have been used, just look at that and go, That is a fair amount of damage. Speaking of which, where's the one where we can block? On Buckle Up, I think I'm gonna put one of the flash gems because it's funny.
Nice one.
Not because I need it, Chad, just purely because it's funny. I really did not need extra healing, but we'll take it. So I mean, like, it's gonna nuke somebody. I just don't know when. 69, that's a lot of damage. Let's quicken to power it up. I drew Phantasmal Might, which is free. I might as well power up further. And I think this is a good amount of damage. And we got a free strike out of that. We're definitely going to calculate because it's funny. And we're going to guard into a strike. Into sips, maybe, because I have nothing better to do. Almost dead already. Do a little more damage. A little more damage. And dead. There we go. We're finally starting to see some synergy with them. It only took the most top tier cards we could find to be where Swordswoman was an area ago. Not where she is at the end of the game, where she was an area ago. We gotta be very careful with how we describe her. Draw 3 cards, why not? That's an insanely good draw. I want to go in the front, so I would like to do a card that would put me in the front, if I'm able to. You know what, we'll buckle up because it's funny if I'm able to. Before we do that, let's calculate, get some energy. We drew Mortars. Drew random Rain of Fish. How much will this do? Almost all of his health. Yeah, that sounds about right. Phalanx for free, why not? Zip for free, why not? Got the kill, drew a card, which gave me energy, because life is unfair. Do some damage here, I guess, is the best play. This is gonna do a lot of damage.
Time for for some tea.
So now we have multi-strikes and AoE damage. So the build's kind of decent. I keep running out of slots for flash gems. Sure. We'll make our Wit Strike free because life is unfair.
Shiny.
On another ink if I need it. Is there anything else I need to go towards? Go towards one of the corners, I guess. Led to an event, maybe worth it. Decrease both heroes' max life by 10%. Pick one extra talent from a previously unlocked tier. You know what? Sure, why not? Who cares? Wise choice, it hisses. I may pick an extra talent. Chat, it's not like I'm taking any damage. Let's be real. Hello. I could technically go headbang for more damage. I think I will. We're gonna power Mortar up to be like 1,000,000 damage. It's fine. I don't expect to hero swap very often, so I don't think this will like annoy me or anything. I think we're good here. Do I even? I don't think I want any extra cards. Honestly, we're drawing so well. Like it would improve the damage of our draw card technically, but it already does so much damage. Like look at the damage. It just does so much. Now, why does it do so much damage? Play block card, get Mortar up, sip to deal damage. I think we actually just straight up draw cards here. A3 draw a couple more cards, why not? Maybe we'll get some cheap cards. We did not. Got a sip though. Do some splash damage here. That wouldn't be terrible. Then we sip, and then we laugh as Mortar kills everything. Okay. I mean, we never got headbang, so we get to laugh and just delay it in that we lowered our health to get something I'll never use. Gain 30 block. Sure, we could put that on... Actually, it literally doesn't matter what I put. You know what, Phalanx? You could get a buff. You know what, regular guard that I never use, you could get the other gem, because why not? Right, chat? I wish I could have put Mirror Moonstone on our calculate, because if we were in the back row, we could gain, or we're in the front row, we would get 2 energy, draw a card, and potentially get other kinds of nonsense with it, but it's fine. I wish I could dupe our Mortars, but I can't. Dare I go for any card upgrades? We're at 700 in cash. I can almost get another relic. Like, we're going in, chat. Like, it's just over for them. Like, see his health total? Let's just, oh, I could draw cards. I want to go in the front, though. Let's swap who's in the front. Laugh at their misfortune by calculating. We got a free guard. I actually don't want to play that. That would be really terrible right now. That would do decent damage. We're definitely going to play a sip here. I think I'm going to do Rain of Fish to do damage. And then Mortar could kill everything. Technically. So we are about to draw 3 cards. Which is insane. Oh, it costs 2. We could have deleted him. So close, chat. We were so close. Okay, Phalanx says block. Let's just do a normal attack. Whatever. We only killed every back row, and then the front row is so dead this turn. No, we'll do better, chat, I promise. We'll buckle up here into a flatten.
That was fun.
We got a double damage dealer? Oh, chat, you know where that's going. Hey, chat. Wit Strike's powering up. Did that make it cost 3? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, good. Do we just have to not use Wit Strike until we're fighting a boss? Or a mini-boss? Mini-boss is also fine to use it on, to be honest with you. Yeah, we need one more kill to get one more relic, so we're going to Greed. Like, we could very easily win right now. But no, the Greed is real. So I could end this fight instantly, by the way. Just want you all to realize this. The fight could be over right here. But I'm gonna choose for the turn to go on. We're gonna quicken. I could defend for free, so why not? Deal 40. That does a lot of damage. Let's also look to our Wit Strike for the true final boss. This. And we will... Oh, I can't... That's actually really annoying, chat. I just realized, because this will shuffle my cards and mess up my combo. So guard is actually playing against us right now to draw into it. Alright, I'll just mortars then, whatever. So sad, chat. Let's get one extra guard, do a little extra damage. And let's just do damage. Alright, so she's in the front where I want her to be. Draw some cards. Rain of Fish, not bad. Let's get some defense. Ooh, drew extra power, absolutely. Let us get Buckle Up. We're about to take damage here, potentially, so I could get defense, or I could just tank it. Honestly, tanking it sounds more fun. Do I risk her getting hit again? I don't think I do. Let's... Take some damage here, that's fine. Hit Phalanx 3. Nah, I'd rather just take the damage at this point. Yeah, let's just hold here. Hey, I got courage. Extra energy for me. So now we need to end the fight here if we're able. Let's get free block. Into Headbang. Why not? Into Clash, maybe? Into Flatten. Into Pay 1, draw a million cards, get some block. Into Buckle Up, kill? I don't think it does. I didn't draw a big damage. Oh, no, I did. I drew Mortar. Okay, we're good. That got a little scary, because I was playing greedy. I was playing a little greedy there. I should have been punished harder, but I wasn't. Treasure, whenever hero gains block, gain one more block. We need that on probably him. That's good. That's a pretty good card to get right at the end. I think chat would agree. Pretty solid. Our defense looking pretty nice. Time hero hits with the card, inflict bleed equal to half the damage. Do I do that or gain extra energy? I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. We'll just go for energy. Who cares? Do I even feel like buying new cards? Absolutely not. Our deck is cycling fine enough as is. We don't have to clog it up. I got multiple things that reshuffle my entire hand. I have something that can make it cost 30. So we're obviously going to put that on our Buckle Up for more damage because it's funny. Let's have our other double damage. Oh, we can't put it on that one. What can we have for free? Maybe a free... No, I don't want to put it on Flatten. There's something else that's expensive on her that I don't want. We'll see. We'll see how we cycle. Also, we still have an ink brush and ink. I guess I could go somewhere with it, I guess. But I expect to find anything at this point. We somehow got more healing, okay. And another gemstone. That was a good find, chat. Attack the leading enemy for the damage equal to your block. That sounds really stupid. What do we put this on, though? Ooh. Do we put it on Wall of Mist? Do we put it on Sentinel Strike? Do I put it on Impact? I mean, I could just put it on Wall of Mist so it does damage.
Shiny.
I don't know which comes first, the gem ability or the effect. I'm assuming the effect does. So we would get block, and then it would deal 6 damage at minimum. Wouldn't be... not the most exciting thing in the world, but it is something. Okay, we'll do one look here. I didn't find anything. We're out of searchables, so let's move forward. Oh, hold on, chat. I'm gonna use one of our Radiant Hearts because I wasn't at full health. I was at 83 out of 85. No, my bad, chat. Did we draw the card I'm looking for? We did not. Let's swap who's in front, draw more cards. Draw another card. Are we seriously not going to draw the card that I'm looking for? Well, we can't one-shot her anymore. That is just so sad. Deal some damage. I might actually cycle my whole hand here, to be honest with you. We're going to flatten first, though. Get rid of these. To this. Cycle literally our whole hand. Where's our Wit Strike at? Was it at the bottom? Kind of sucks. Okay, we've already played 8 cards. Oh, there it is. So it does 124 times 2. Isn't like crazy because we drew it really late. So yeah, it was just okay damage, chat, unfortunately. I'm gonna play Headbang into probably Mortars, because that's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage. So I have an insane amount of block. I could play Wall of Mist technically for massive damage. Pay 1, deal 40 is kind of insane. She might be our best block right now. Let's buckle up, I think. Big damage. Get a free Wall of Mist if I want it. I don't think I want it quite yet. I think we're going to Clash, get some block. Got a free guard. We're absolutely going to play it. Then I think I'm going to probably Wall of Mist, deal 28, get 27 block. Sounds pretty good to me. And that only does 30. Versus 25 plus... okay, let's do this one. These are a little extra block, so I'm not going to take as much. Let's feel... we keep getting this boss and... oh, it's over. I drew it. It's over. I'm sorry. Goodbye. We didn't get a triple damage gem for more damage, but... sad. If we had drawn that on our first turn, I think it would have done 300 plus. Sadly, because it would have done 170 times 2, so 340. Alright, so we've unlocked new cards. That might make playing as them feel a little less terrible. Maybe their final cards are really good? Question mark. So GG. Crystal Spice and 2 random Sorroco cards to your hand. They cost 0 this turn. Interesting. Too bad it's Sorroco cards. Magic Dust, whenever you draw or play this, gain an energy dissolve. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. Worst field, both heroes gain protection dissolve. Okay. Split the timeline, draw until you have 9 cards in hand. Discard 3, then put 3 on top of your deck. Dissolve. Interesting. Demonic Ring, at the start of your turn, this hero gains 1 energy and loses 2 life. Now, that is a stupid card on Cypher. I will take that trade all day. It's also not bad on a tank when you have 90 health, I suppose. It'd be obviously really bad on the Kappa. She's got 10 turns to live, chat. That wasn't too bad. I think we could do one more, but let's see what we could do here. Only 171, because we did a lower rank one. Is there anything I could do to make it a little better next time? I don't care about sockets so much. We just get extra sockets in general. I think we do that. Got a little left over. Gems. Yes, would be nice to be higher rarity. 5% per upgrade. That's also not bad. Bolt rarity. Sure. Improve the quality of our starting cards a little bit. I still don't have the thing where we can see what the final boss is. I'm not at the point where that matters still, so I'm not going to bother putting error points there. But hey, more chances at Super Sight potentially means more runes and better gems. We've seen gems do make a difference, so not bad. And now we have 10% more likely chance to get an extra socket, making the gems more worthwhile. Let's take a very, very short break. And I think we'll continue with more Roguebook in a moment.